Nature Garden, baby. 15% batteries. Shit. You see the moon? How it's coming out? This is beautiful. 40%. Look how fast it goes. These things go, man. Now we have a little bit of conundrum. We have a little bit of situation. Better. Good. Oh, let's fucking go. Nice. Well, this is so cool. You charge it now for me to not be having to charge you. Okay, good. Like we're unlocking interest. The next thing we're doing is we're unlocking interest. Sorry. Good. We're still here, guys. We're still here. Good. Okay. Hallelujah. It's not like you to say sorry. World living on a different story. Oh, battery storage is low. Storage is low. What it do? What it do? Shit. This is how you remind me. Oh, in the end, it's not like you to say sorry. We're all living at a different story. This time I'm mistaken. Forever knew the heart would breaking, and I've been wrong, I've been down to the bottom of every bottle. There's no words in my head. You haven't found yet, 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 yet. It's not like you didn't know that. I swear I love you and I swear I still do. And it must have been so bad. Mama killed you and this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me. Don't blink, it's your body. Home for a show. Guess I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this nice, very nice, very, very nice. Very, very nice. On this 6th September 2005. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. We're doing the tournaments. And we're nervous because we have to, you know. So without further ado, we have to power on. We have to struggle on. Without further ado, we're gonna do some more Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Now, the goal here is to do as much as possible because in about half an hour, we'll be done. We're gonna be done. I think that could be perfect. We're gonna be done. What do I mean by we're gonna be done? As simple as see how much I'm struggling. This is nuts. This is nuts. Because I'm gonna have my battles. That's what I'm gonna be watching Roger's Ring. So that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Sounds good. Sounds great. So without further ado, let's go. We got continuation of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. You're gonna see looking here a lot and looking here. The reason as to why is we have a tournament going on. We also have a tournament here, but they're going pretty swell. They're really good. They're really, really going good. So it's not a big of a deal. A couple of taps here and there. Nothing we cannot compare to victory. We despair, and alimony. We will care. Also, I have a way to get some storage here, so we'll focus on uploading the video that are there, and it'll be super simple. Sounds good? Sounds great. We have the next one, which is episode 10. I'm going to be trying to do episode 10 and 11, because we are finishing. I got 2 more episodes. Is it possible in 40 minutes? Because I have no more storage. Is it possible? We have Thanksgiving, right? Which is, again, super cool because Charles is a Nancy in the sense of, he likes holiday. He likes celebrating holidays. He likes decorations. So Thanksgiving for him is actually pretty important. The guys in the precinct, they have this, the bingo of Charles Boyle's ways that say what they're going to do. Which is pretty cool because it established that these guys have been knowing each other for a while. Pretty cool because it established that these guys have some kind of camaraderie going on. So it's a good buy-in for these guys have been working there for a long time together. So they have this bingo, right? Now Charles doing things. But the best thing is when he says, gobble gobble. Nice. I love this. I love this. Charles is my favorite guy. Charles is my favorite guy. So we have first Terry, which is finally, guys, finally first Terry. Well, no, we had also this side quest, not side quest, but side story, where he had the big ass brother-in-law. I think it's his stepbrother or brother-in-law. I'm not sure as how you call it, but something along those lines, right? So he's pissed because Boyle didn't get him to didn't close the door properly to the fridge, and he puts a lot of stuff in there. So there's no place for the food. You see how much Terry eats, which is insane, and he talks about how he needs 10,000 calories to maintain body mass. Now, fun fact is I actually believe those numbers. Terry is huge. Terry is huge. Because Terry is huge, you know, super cool thing with Amy and Holt. She wants to bring everybody to the Thanksgiving party that she's doing, which is an excuse to get Holt to the house and ask him to mentorship her because she worship him. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Uh, Jake is trying his best to not leave the precincts. He doesn't want to go to Amy Santiago. I'm gonna call her Amy Santiago because I like to. I don't know. The whole mood of it is Jake bullying her, and I love Jake, so I'm gonna be. I'm gonna say, you're the best, Jake. Jake, right? This is, by the way, I said this, and this is the very scene. Get. There you go. And this value is at 10%. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do this episode, and that's it. So, Jake again is trying to get out of here. Terry, because he doesn't have food, wants to eat, which is a pretty good thing because, again, you see Terry, like, okay, this is a big dude. This is a big ass dude. How many percent do you have? You had 7%, right? Okay. I cannot do it. Can't do it. I don't know how 10% of this will last. That's a problem also because this is a newer phone. I don't know how much time this will last, and this will last, but still. Amy has a speech for him, which is kind of cool to Holt. We see what Rosa Thanksgiving party are usually like, which is cool because it's a classic party, and I would love to be invited. But Rosa's like, no, I can't go there. Oh my god, this is good. One of the video that I was uploading is uploaded. Luis, friend, I'll go first. Amy said what she's thankful for, which is the tradition of Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be honest here. What is kind of cool is that I'm Canadian. We don't celebrate we do celebrate Thanksgiving, but it's not as big as American. And Brooklyn Nine-Nine is an American show, so seeing people in America, which is the not birthplace of, but the most popular. The moon is so nice tonight. So nice. So bright. You see it, right? It's a bit too much. If I do this, is that good? No, my big ass head is hiding it. Alas, we will not see the moon tonight. Alas, we'll be stuck behind it. Some money got stolen from the security place, which is kind of cool because they check the exact code of the money. So if they don't bring the exact money missing, they're gonna be in trouble. I didn't know that. This is a cool instance. We got more of Jake and Holt working together, which is super nice. Why? Because the last time that they worked together was when Holt had to wear this disguise. It wasn't super cool. It wasn't the best of times. I was watching Adler. So yeah, so seeing this again, seeing Holt and Jake together once again, just brings tears to my eyes because it's reminiscent. Something we saw before. Sounds good, sounds delightful. So we got Charles who's talking about the importance of Thanksgiving, which is, I absolutely love it. Everybody hated Amy's food, which is kind of good because Holt didn't taste the food. Otherwise, he would have been repulsed by the idea of mentoring a cook who is able to massacre this amount of people. I want to watch 2 ads in a row. 2 ads in a row. So now what we do is, it's kind of cool because we see that the guy who stole the money is left-handed. Left-handed people are more rare than right-handed people. So finding this is just a story about finding the person who's writing with the left arm. And this is kind of cool. We have a place where the classic Italian brother, the classic Italian family, which is so nice. You know what? It's crazy. I would have been sure that Jake Peralta was Italian, but no. Irish Christian, which makes me realize I don't really know what Irish people Italian names are like. I don't know. Peralta to me sounded Italian. I don't know why. Maybe I'm insane. So they fight, and this is happening. We see that the brother is throwing food with the left hand, and the hoodie that is there is also on the scene of the crime. We see a bookie that has the money, and it's super cool because it's an Asian bookie, which reminded, this is gonna sound so racist, but this reminded me of Rush Hour. And I forgot if there's the second one or the third one. But that's trilogy, bro. And you know what's insane? What about cop movie, which you don't mention? You haven't mentioned once Rush Hour. And I don't know why, but it feels like a travesty. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, you have done me wrong this one time. And you shall never be forgiven for that. So it's super cool because she's like, hey, if you want to play, it's $10. I said, no, we're just watching around. $40. And then he said, no, we're playing. She said, no, you're playing, it's $15. So she's increasing the price, she's making it up, which is kind of funny. They go to the bar because there's food at the bar, and Terry's in charge, right? But Amy, drunk and wanting to act out, breaks everything. And because she breaks everything, she gets kicked out, which is acting like Jake. They sit down at a mahjong table to bet. But it's cool because they say we don't know how to play mahjong. And I don't know if a lot of people, my mom knows how to play mahjong. My mom loves mahjong. Fun fact. They go to the police, and this is kind of cool because they go to the secret room where there's gambling, and they're watching the football game. And apparently Thanksgiving is a reason to watch football. I didn't know that about American traditions, but now we know. The more we know, as they say. Hitchcock does have a secret stash of food, but it's covered by the rats, which is a disastrous Thanksgiving. But Rosa feels like this is the best Thanksgiving ever, so out of the crew, there's at least one person who's having fun. And for that, I am thankful. Thanksgiving special, thankful. Charles takes care of everything. Orders food from every Alfred Jan, baby. Alfred Jan, baby. Alfred Jan. I don't even know that, but I don't care. Stop me. This is super cool. Charles takes care of everything. Does every single restaurant and makes his own like Thanksgiving dinner, right? Which is super nice. I love Charles. Amy comes in, talks to, my apologies, to Holt, and she said something. When I was young, she said to Holt, "You remind me when I was a young girl," and Holt makes fun of that. It's kind of cool because Gina gave her the speech, and Holt read it, and he said, "Well, there's a couple of places that was awkward, and I wrote for awkward." But this is really the first, like, not the first one, but it's really the first glimpse of how much Holt will do for Amy. So this is kind of cool, and they have this great relationship, which I actually really like. Holt, Jake comes in, and they have this crew dinner, Terry crew dinner, for the 9-9, and this is just great. The whole precinct is there. Gina gave the copy, which was nice of her, yes, but she was trying to make fun of Amy. Hey, at the end, as long as it happened, it happens, and that is this is it. You gotta check if there's a battles. We have the Bodyguard, episode 11. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see if there's battles. If there is, we're not gonna do it. If there's not, oh, you're loud, dude. You're loud. People are loud, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go deaf before I die. That's a very profound thought, Ink. Did you come up with that on your own? No? Cool. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do this episode and that's it. Don't have a lot of batteries left, don't have a lot of storage left. We are in the pickles, as they say in French. On est dans les patates trop bien raides. So Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Bodyguard, which is also a movie of cops. I think it's Kevin Costner that does it. And it's a cop movie, if I'm not wrong. I might be wrong here. If I am, tell me in the comments. If I'm not, applaud the knowledge of Dear Ink. Where there's two Santa Claus that are fighting, and then because the two Santa Claus are fighting, one of them had a shanks, which was super funny. Charles kicked both of their asses, and because he kicked both of their asses, there's a bunch of kids looking at him like he destroyed Christmas. It's a great scene. However, I saw that before. I don't remember the movie or the show, but this happened before. Amy wants to give a present, so Old is like, nope, no present for me. So Jake is the bodyguard of Old, and this is the coolest thing. This episode made me laugh so hard, and it shouldn't have made me laugh that hard, but it did. So I'm thankful for that. I'm still in the Thanksgiving special. You think I'm not gonna be special? I'm gonna be thankful. You put yourself in a bad position, my friends. I am thankful AF. So you have what should we call it? What? This is when you watch so many episodes that you don't remember what's up. So yeah, so Amy, Jake is the bodyguard. Old shows him, so he has to give Old order. He has to make sure that he's safe. He has to make sure that everything that he does is by the book, and which basically puts Jake in charge. Old shows Jake, which Jake saw as a honor, but the only reason something smells great. Fried chicken. I love fried chicken. I'm craving fried chicken so bad. So Old goes in, and he's like, Old goes in. He's like, the reason I chose you is because you're gonna let me steam off. You're gonna let me break the rules, which Jake doesn't do. So shout out Jake for being a role model to the one that's supposed to be the role model. Profound, isn't it? Charles is going on a single cruise, which is the first instance of him not going after Rosa, but Rosa said she has a boyfriend. So this is kind of cool. Amy wants to do a Christmas card because again, her plan was kind of a mess. Jake is taking his role super seriously. Terry also has a psych evaluation. And the psych evaluation is kind of sad because you see how Terry is messed up. However, Gina will save him, just like she saved him a couple of episodes ago with the shooting thing. It's kind of cool because it does show that Gina has a backup people. And it's kind of cool because it's something that we saw again and again. But because we saw it again and again, it makes sense. It's continuity, right? So this is a really cool scene. The psych evaluation is just a horror story. Old Terry is not ready to go back, but Old tells him like, "Yo, the second you go back, you're gonna come back in it." Old it doesn't. Jake tricks Old into a safe house, which is kind of funny because my favorite episode ever is when Jake does the same thing. He takes a safe house for Kevin, which is the husband of Old. My favorite episode. Jake, he says, Old. You see that Old is there and doesn't want to listen. So Jake takes an handcuff and handcuff himself to Old. Funny thing is, we just saw the end Prison Break, completely different scenario. And yeah, but the coolest thing here is each hold the key and a slot, which is I don't know what you call it. It's like I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know what it is. But when you throw it, he says Jordan, and it's supposed to say Kobe. So now, Alti texts Boyle to come in, right? Which is super nice. Amy does the card, but realizes that Rosa has never ever smiled. There's a little bit of a questionable move here from Sully, trying to make her laugh, which is a really cool thing. We call this an Senor Tickles, which is kind of racially ambiguous, right? And he wants to tickle this movie amigo, which is super funny because, what are you saying, bro? And I loved it. It made me laugh. However, Rosa fuck him up. So Jake goes in and he wants to talk about everything. Bulls come in, which is this makes me laugh so hard. So Jake is like, don't unlock the Old has a copy of the key. Boyle has a copy of the key, and Jake says, don't unlock the handcuff. And Old is like, yo, this is an order. You're gonna unlock it. And Jake's like, we're gonna go to the botanical garden, best friend. And this is so cool because Charles, this made me laugh so much. This made me laugh so much I cried. Why did they have different diving groups? Why it made me laugh? Because you can imagine young Charles just freaking out for that. So this made me laugh so hard for it does is he handcuffed himself also. The reality is that the death threats were kind of funded because Old doesn't believe death threats are founded. So it's like you take it easy, but Jake said they could be founded, so you don't want you to die. We realized that Old considered himself to be a young punk, and he just he took a swimmer as a criminal. He's like, I'm gonna swim while you rot in jail. So this is so funny because he said, "Oh, this is the worst thing I've ever done," which is the reason why I'm so serious right now. I'm so straight as an arrow because of that moment, which just made me laugh so hard. It made me really laugh. So we know that's him because he said you're gonna drown. There's a water thing. A super cool moment between Jake and Alt. Alt says that he doesn't want to involve the team. That's why he didn't want to involve them. This is his problem and he wants to fix it himself. But Jake tells him we're family, so that's what happened. The whole precinct is against this guy, which is super freaking cool because this guy is the person in question. So they call him, his phone rings, which gives us the location of where he is. Super freaking cool because Terry is the one that saved the day. And Terry just had a second evaluation, so that's him being back on the road, I guess. And it's super cool. He shots, the criminal shots, and he shoots bullets into Boyle's booty. And Boyle's just saved Rosa, which is kind of insane, right? We have the reality of what really happened for the second evaluation. Gina came in and said, hey, the 99 needs you. And Terry was like, okay, no problem, I'm there. That was really nice. Jake wanted to do the wave, which is basically like this. So you do like this, and then you move like this. Then he connects with Ult, and Ult breaks character because he does it, which is super interesting because this is to prove that Ult can be a chill dude. Can be a very chill dude. We have the best picture of Boyle here, who has his booty and a plaster. And Rose Smile, so the Christmas card is ready. And that's pretty much it. So tomorrow, we'll do episode 12. Because right now, we're going back to making content. No, I can't. My storage is full, my battery's dying, and the storage is full. So, oopsies. Love you guys, take it easy. Okay, cool. So guys, we're gonna end the video here. We're gonna end the whole thing here. 470. 470. Oh, you're gonna die here. Okay. I have to end it here, guys. My storage is full.